What if I told you you could buy a house with just $10,000? Now, what if I told you that house had no HOA, no CDD, no restrictions at all? You can do with it as you please. Now, what if I told you additionally that it had some of the best finishes in town? Well, that's exactly what I'm here to show you today. My name is Gutierrez, and I'm your preferred real estate agent here in Florida. And my goal is to bring you the most transparent information about homes so that you can invest in your future, whether you're buying your first home or one of many that you're adding to a portfolio. I'm here to show you what the beautiful sunshine state of Florida has to offer. And I'm thrilled to bring you this opportunity right behind me here in the wonderful city of Ocala. Now, this town has so much to offer, but instead of telling you, let me go ahead and show you. If we're gonna talk about Ocala, let's start at the city center. Downtown Ocala has a charming energy with its blend of historic architecture and modern concept like vibrant outdoor grills, classy indoor dining, and open concept spaces with bars and finger foods, just to name a few. The city's mainly connected by Highway 200. Here you'll find a straight shot line with chain and boutique shops, restaurants, and indoor mall, as well as Market Street at Heathbrook, which is one of our favorite outdoor dining and shopping experiences in Florida. Now, as we gear closer to southwest Ocala, we head to Marion Oaks, a beautiful subdivision connected by Highway 484. And here we have a true gem in what I like to call Ocala's growing world of food trucks. This outdoor dining hall currently hosts 20 different food trucks, and one of my favorites, the fruit and juice truck, where my go-to is the passion fruit juice. I highly recommend this for an evening out with the family, especially when you can't all decide on one food to choose. This area of Marion Oaks is just an hour and 15 from Tampa and Orlando, allowing you very easy access to the best metropolitan cities in Florida. Now, this and more is waiting for you here in your new home in Ocala. So here we are in the driveway of this beautiful home. Here you're going to be able to fit approximately 4 to 6 cars, and you have your private 2-car garage right behind me. Now, this home has a beautiful front exposure, very modern elevation. You have stacked stone down below, a white body of paint, black accents, a black door on your garage, and some recessed LEDs to make sure that your home is well lit at night, and it definitely gives it a more modern feel as well. This circular shaped walkway is going to lead us up to our front door. You're going to have plenty of windows along the front side and these 2 pillars with stacked stone at the bottom to give it a grand entrance. Now, behind this door is a wonderful property I'm excited to show you, so let's get inside. Welcome inside this beautiful home. I'm thrilled to show you every inch of it. I'm also thrilled to get to the end of this video. I'm going to give you all of the financial information you need: monthly payments, down payments, taxes, insurance, everything you need to know to figure out whether or not this is the right investment for you and your family. But for now, let's begin. First and foremost, we're going to notice ceramic tile throughout the entirety of the property. No carpet, no LVP. For all those people that love tile, this might be the home for you. As soon as you step in, you're welcomed into the common areas, your open concept, living room, dining room, kitchen. Right now, we're in the living room. Beautiful natural light coming in through these 2 front windows. You have your fan up above, cathedral ceilings that make the space feel so large. And it's a very, very easy concept to accommodate to your needs. If you want to do a sectional, 2 couches, if you wanted to do 2 love seats, however you wanted to accommodate it, you most definitely can do it in this space. As we step toward the rear of the property, we're going to step into the dining area. It's marked by this hanging black pendant light fixture, and this area can accommodate a dining table for up to 6, possibly even 8 people here. And you're going to have a view to your backyard through the sliding doors that lead us to our back covered lanai, which we'll check out in a bit. Now, as we continue this way, we're going to step into the kitchen. And guys, this is one of my favorite parts of this home. They really broke the norm of what we're used to seeing here in Ocala. Now, usually you'll see the granite or the quartz countertops, soft close 42-inch cabinets, but they did it in a very elegant way here. Crown molding throughout all of the cabinetry, 42-inch cabinets with soft close, gold accents. I'm used to seeing the matte black accents, but the gold really give it a nice, elegant touch. Of course, they included all of your appliances, your microwave, your range, your dishwasher, your refrigerator, the whole 9. You can have 2 hanging pendant black fixtures right over this island. You have your sunken sink right here with the gold accents continued. I love this granite that they used here, the white granite with the gold accents throughout. It really ties everything together, and there's a perfect space. You're overlooking the dining room, overlooking the common area, the living room. You have plenty of space, and over on this side, you have a window that looks into your backyard. You just have natural light coming in from everywhere in this kitchen. It's just a very, very refreshing refreshing feeling to be in a kitchen just like this one. So now as we exit the kitchen toward the west wing of the home, first and foremost, we're gonna have our laundry room here to the left side. Perfect space for your washer and dryer. It does not come included, however, it leaves it up to you to personalize it. And straight through there, you're gonna lead into your 2-car garage. Plenty of space in that garage to park 2 vehicles, park 1 vehicle, and have a workspace, however you wanna organize it. As we continue on, we're gonna step into the master bedroom. So much space in here. This is roughly about 15 by 15. You have the tray ceilings, recessed LED lights. You're gonna have your fan fixture as well, and a beautiful big window facing the south side of the property, letting in natural light and let you check out the backyard. So many ways that you can accommodate this room. Whichever way you want to place the bed, one thing I love is that they have all of your electrical outlets on every single wall. So wherever you want to put your TV, wherever you want to put your bed, you're not going to be short of a place to plug something in. As we continue on this, we're going to step into the master bathroom. One thing I love in a small detail is that they have the pocket sliding door. What that means is they saved you space, so you don't have a door swinging inside or swinging outside. You have it nice and tucked away, making everything a lot more spacious. As we step in, double vanity, same color scheme that we saw in the kitchen. 2 big mirrors above the vanity. You're gonna have your bathtub here, your soaking tub, and also a glass enclosed shower. You have the best of both worlds. That's something that I personally love. Over the bathtub, you're gonna have a frosted window that's gonna let in natural light while maintaining that privacy. Right here to my left, we're gonna have a nice big walk-in closet, plenty of space. It wraps around behind your double vanity sink so that you have plenty of space. They made use of every inch of this property. And right behind me, you're gonna have your private water closet with the door, of course, to maintain that privacy and let whoever's using that space use that space while you can still use the rest of the bathroom. Beautiful space here in the master bedroom. As we exit, we're gonna head over to the east wing of the home. I love the separation of it because it gives that master bedroom its own privacy, and the kids or the guests have their whole wing to themselves. Now, right behind me, we get into the east wing. You're gonna have 2 bedrooms. Both of these bedrooms are gonna be very similar. They're gonna be 10 by 10 feet. You're gonna have your accordion door closet, fan fixture, and the big difference here is where the location of the windows is gonna be. So in this room here, you're gonna have the window facing the north side of the property, and in this bedroom here, you're going to have the window facing the south side of the property, both getting an equal amount of natural light to make it easy to wake up in the morning, and you don't have to use the lights all the time. You're very well lit. Now behind me, you're going to have the bathroom that both of these rooms share. Single vanity, same finishes that we saw. One thing I do want to point out about this one though, is that this one has a black sink, which is something I haven't really seen too much of, but I like the touch. It really contrasts very well with the rest of the white throughout the house in general. You're gonna have your toilet here, floor to ceiling tiled bathtub with the gold handle fixtures, the gold shower head fixture, and I love the detail that they included right here, this kind of floral pattern that goes up the middle. Just a nice, small but elegant touch in this space. I love what they did here. All the details have been taken into account. Now, I wanna show you another one of my favorite parts of this home, and it is the back lanai, so follow me. Alrighty, now as we step into the backyard, once again, this is one of my favorite places to be in this home because you have this nice big covered lanai. Usually you'll get the slab here in Marion Oaks. We all know about that, but covered with this much space is a next level. It makes it very easily accessible to screen in each side, so you don't have to worry about any bugs, mosquitoes, bees, none of that stuff. You're good to relax here. You can set up your grill out here, an outdoor kitchen, just some chairs, a little table, and relax. And the best part of all is that you still have plenty of space in your backyard. So we're on almost a quarter of an acre here in this lot. Plenty of space where you can build a pool, you can set up a trampoline, a playground for the kids. You can build that backyard experience that you want to build and really customize this home and make it yours, which is an excellent touch. But this covered lanai is huge. The fact that they already have the light here, personally I'd switch this out for a fan over time, and you can really relax and enjoy an evening back here. For now, that's all for the house tour. Let's hop into these numbers. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop right into these numbers. First and foremost, I want to kind of reiterate what we've seen today. We're looking at a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom property sitting on 1,557 square feet on a beautiful open concept layout. Now, I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds to go ahead and guess the price. 3, 2, 1. The price on this property is just $310,000, an incredible price for what you're getting here. All of the finishes are top tier. The countertops, the back lanai, the fixtures, the handle fix, all those small details add up. And to keep it at an affordable price like this, I think is just excellent. And there's one more detail about this builder that I have to share with you, but I'm going to share with you after we get through these numbers here. So let's hop into how this price breaks down. So first and foremost, let's talk about closing costs. Closing costs go hand in hand with anytime you're purchasing a property with a loan. And typically when you're purchasing with a loan, we estimate 3% of the purchase price as your closing costs. It's going to be $9,300 in a particular case like this. Now, it is my firm belief that we can negotiate these closing costs for you so that you don't have to put that money out of pocket. We can negotiate it from the builder and make sure that you are purchasing a house with just your down payment. Alrighty. Now, if you're purchasing this property in cash, it's going to be your purchase price plus closing costs. But when you're purchasing in cash, your closing costs are very, very, very much lower. In a situation like this one, we're going to estimate it to be about $1,500. So if we didn't negotiate, we didn't get any concessions, didn't try to drive down the price, in cash, you'd be looking at about $311,500. However, once again, I'm certain that my team and I can negotiate an excellent deal for you, especially if you are a cash buyer. Now, let's talk about some options for loans. First and foremost, is going to be FHA. Federal Housing Administration is going to give you a government insured loan that allows you to put 3.5% down and purchase. Even if you have a bit of a lower credit score, they'll work with you. This 3.5% is going to be $10,850. Now, this does have to be your primary residence that you're going to be occupying full time. With that $10,850, your monthly payment will be roughly about $2,465. Now, I do want to make sure you guys understand that these payments that I'm showing you include absolutely everything: your principal, your interest, your tax, and your insurance, private mortgage insurance. Everything is in there. And I'm just using the baseline of the interest rate at the moment. We can buy the interest rate down. If this payment may seem a little bit too high for you, we have plans in place that can help you achieve a lower monthly payment. So please don't let this number scare you. If that seems too high, I guarantee you we can lower that down to a point that makes sense for you. Now, let's go ahead and hop over to the VA loans that allow you to put 0% down. Veteran Affairs. For all the veterans out there, thank you so much for your service. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I have family members that are in the service. My brother is an Army Ranger, and he's been in the Army for as long as I can remember, honestly. And I've seen so many bold sacrifices that he's made that allow us liberties. So I want to thank you guys. And my goal, when I represent any veteran, I want to make sure that you get the best possible deal on a house. Not only are you going to put 0% down payment, I also want to make sure you pay 0 closing costs. If that is the case, 0% down, 0% closing costs, $2,487 a month would be your monthly payment. Again, we can lower that as well. Now, let's hop into these conventional loans. The conventional loan, the first option you're going to have is to put 3% down. That is if this is your first time buying a home. Your first time buying a home and is going to be your primary residence. You can put 3% down as long as you have good credit. $9,300 is going to be your down payment, and your monthly payment would be $2,508. 5% is more typically used for primary homeowners. This is going to allow you to put $15,500 down, $2,411 a month payment. 10% is typically used for people who are purchasing this as a secondary home. You're not going to occupy it full time, but some parts of the year you will be vacationing in this home. $31,000 is going to be your down payment, $2,248 a month. Now, 20% down payment is typically used by one of two people. One, an investor who will not be occupying the property at all, or two, somebody who will be occupying the property, whether it's full-time or part-time, and they do not want to pay private mortgage insurance. If that is the case, you want to save yourself $200 to $250 per month on your monthly payment, put 20% down on a conventional loan. That's $62,000, leaves you with a $1,920 per month monthly payment. Very, very comfortable monthly payment, and you don't pay the private mortgage insurance. With any of these conventional loans that we're talking about, once you reach 20% equity in the home, you can automatically eliminate the private mortgage insurance, which is a big benefit of conventional loans. Now, how this breaks down for you further from just your monthly payment, your down payment, your taxes in this area are going to be approximately 1% of the purchase price. And then you can do a homestead tax exemption that will eliminate $50,000 of taxable value on your home and will drop your tax payment by even more. But approximately, as is, would be about $3,100 per year in annual taxes. Now, if you are selling a primary home that you have homesteaded, I can save you thousands of dollars on your taxes when you move to a new property here in Florida. If you want to know how, just make sure you reach out to my team and I. We're going to give you all the details on how you can port your tax savings into a new home. Now, as far as insurance, we are in a flood zone next. There's less than a 1% probability of this property flooding ever, which makes it very easy for insurance companies to insure this property, especially when you consider that it's a brand new property that's going to come with a warranty. So $60 a month on average is what we're seeing in these payments, $720 per year insurance. And of course, as we all know and love, absolutely no HOA, absolutely no CDD. Nobody tell you what to do with your property, how to do it with your property. Most of all, no added payments to your mortgage, which is absolutely excellent. Now, like I was saying, there's one more thing about this builder that I definitely want to share with you guys. And after speaking with the builder, we drove around and saw a couple of the different houses and a couple of the different finishes that he has available for these homes. And I thought it was absolutely spectacular because he's truly got a style for everybody's taste. Now, this one that we're standing in at the moment is one of my favorites with the gold accents, the white and gold quartz countertops. I love the way that it's done. However, we checked out a few, and I want to let you guys know that if you were looking for this configuration, but maybe with different style of finishes, he does have different packages. So we have this gold package that we're in right now. He has a matte black package, and he has a chromed package. So this is definitely something that we can figure out, you know, which house you like, which configuration as far as colors, and we can make that happen for you. The builder is more than happy to work with us to make sure that you are truly happy and find the configuration that he needs. Now, another thing that I want to point out is that some of the homes are going to come with that luxury vinyl plank. So if you are that type of person that wants luxury vinyl plank, we have that for you. Additionally, if you don't like the sink being in the middle island, you can put it to where it faces the backyard in the sink is one of the configurations. Or if you wanted to have a 2-level quartz countertop, you can also do that. There's so many small details that this builder has taken into consideration and truly allowed you to personalize this home in the way that you like, which I think is absolutely spectacular. So if you like any one of these, want to figure out what's available, what configuration you like, please reach out. My team and I would be ecstatic to help you. Let me know what you guys think about these numbers. Is this the type of deal that's going to fit for your family? If not, what do we have to do to make it work for your family? Please reach out. My team and I would absolutely love to assist you in every step of the way to make sure you get the deal that you are looking for on a home just like this. Phone number is down below. Email is going to be in the description. Please feel free to reach out. My team and I would love to assist you. Now, one last message that I want to leave you guys with, and this is truly something that I'm going to be honest, open, and vulnerable with you guys about, and it's something that I have to remind myself of every day. And it's essentially, it comes from Matthew chapter 5, and it's when we're looking at the Beatitudes. And it's truly just the first section. There's a lot to unpack in this section, but I just want to handle the first one. He says, blessed are those who are poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And what exactly does it mean to be poor in spirit? It can be kind of confusing. It's very simple. To be poor in spirit is to realize that without God, we have nothing, and therefore we need God. Our spirits are poor. There's nothing we can do to save ourselves, but God's mercy is what allows us to ultimately have and inherit the kingdom of heaven. Sometimes it's easy to let things like our ego get in the way, or thinking that we have these accomplishments and being focused on this earth. But once we realize that everything both in this earth and of the kingdom of heaven comes from us being humble and poor in spirit, ultimately it leads us to gaining everything that God has for us. Now, I'm curious to think what your thoughts are. What does being poor in spirit mean to you? Is it something that you struggle with? I know personally it is something that I struggle with at times. My ego gets in the way, my character gets in the way, my stubbornness gets in the way, and ultimately I want to be low. I want to come lowly just as Jesus comes, just as God comes. I want to be poor in spirit. So let me know what you guys think. I hope this video has been a blessing to you, whether it's the house tour, this final message, any information that I can provide for you. Please reach out. My team and I would love to help you answer any questions, talk more about the Beatitudes or anything else. My team is here for you to offer you the support that you need. With this all being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.